Welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here, for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, everyone who is booking, all of the donations and everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just thank you for your support. Thank you for existing. Thank you for being self-aware. Thank you for healing or trying to heal or wanting to put effort in yourself. I don't know. I think that this is like I'm feeling an overwhelmingly and like strong energy of like gratitude for you. So I think that that might be something that's coming in. There's like some sort of recognition or some sort of like energy that's coming in that's it's just gonna either you are gonna be feeling overwhelmingly grateful for like what is about to happen or what something like that, or you are going to be people are going to be expressing their gratitude for you. Okay. But it's just like I feel like I want to just go on and on about all the things that I'm grateful for you for. I'm grateful for you always showing up for me. I'm grateful for, yes, you have a great day too. I'm grateful for all of the comments and all of the love. I'm grateful for you know, soul family. I'm grateful for I could just go on and on, I think. You know what I mean? Like the work you do for yourself and on yourself and for others and your service and, you know, your existence and just, yeah. So I'm grateful for you loving yourself. I'm grateful for you loving others. I'm grateful for you being authentic. I'm grateful for you expressing your authenticity. I'm grateful for, you know, like your creativity. Like, I just feel like I could go on and on. So, yeah, this might be an energy that you're stepping into or an energy that others around you are stepping into. It's almost like there's this sudden recognition of like, oh my gosh, Collective has been doing this all along. Like all along. Like Collective has been doing this all along, and we thought otherwise. We thought something different. You know what I mean? It's almost like a misperception or a miscommunication. Hey, Golden. Or like, you know, people were just misperceiving you. But I'm just seeing somebody in the background, like in a meditative like position, right? And you're radiating this huge energy, yeah, that is actually like benefiting and helping those around you, right? And we know that that's how it works, right? We're placed on a grid. And so that way, our energy, as we heal, as we go within, as we alchemize, as we ascend, right? That energy is kind of we're gridding the earth here, okay? So there's almost this is like recognize of like oh, we thought that you were just back there by yourself because you didn't want anything to do with us. But all along you were back there saving us? Collective. What? All along you were back there just putting in work, like quite literally. You weren't plotting on us. You weren't trying to hurt anybody. You aren't trying to cause problems. You're quite literally just trying to help. There's like, that's like not something that people are, you know what I mean? Like, are used to. Interesting. Very interesting, family. Like that giggle right there. It's almost like this energy of like, well, I'll be damned. Shut up, Collective. Not really, but like that's basically the energy. It's like, shut up. For real? I had the complete wrong impression of you. It's like people's judgments of you were totally off. And not that they were like, this feels like people that, didn't have any bad intentions or anything like that. They were just trying to figure you out. And they couldn't figure you out because you are a mystery. Okay? You are a mystery. These are not people that have bad intentions at all. Okay? This energy that I'm picking up on, it's like literally, quite literally, you have been misunderstood in some sort of situation. Okay? And maybe you come off awkward or weird or distant, or you know what I mean, you have up walls. Well, yeah, because how many lifetimes as spiritualists have we been criticized and ridiculed, and you know what I mean? So we have learned to be alone. We have learned to stay to ourselves and just do the work. And we're not doing it for and exiled, exactly, like literally killed. Okay. The first one being Jesus, right? Like, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes all the way back. Okay. So yeah, it's like there is a community or a group of people that were like, yeah, I really had you pegged wrong. You know what I mean? And there's almost this recognition, or, hey, Peter, there's like this recognition of like, who you are spiritually, which is also going to help people, sorry, my bonus daughter, people who, from a previous marriage, but anyways, she's helping my son with something today. Anyways, like understanding who you are as an empath, or who you are as a psychic or a medium, or whatever you want to call it, starseed, whatever you want to call it. You feel the energy, you see the energy, you read the energy, you alchemize the energy, you do all of these things, right? There's also this energy of this group either understanding already, or like taking the time to understand so that they can understand you better now that they've figured out that like you're not here to cause any harm. You're actually here to help. It's almost like maybe you showed up in such a helping way that it was like almost a red flag to these people, because it's like, wait a second, they're kind of eager. They're kind of eager. You know what I mean? Like, what's really going on here? You know what I'm saying? It's like that type of energy here. And so they just, probably from wounds of the past or situations of the past, they just, or maybe they were hearing things about you. There might have been rumors going around or whatever, they just misjudged the situation, right? But there's something about like turning around and seeing this like golden light on you or something like that, that makes them like, it's like almost like, oh, okay. Something about the Messiah here. I don't like almost like similar to the Messiah or something along those lines. I'm not sure, but it's almost like suddenly there's something that is recognized on you, and it clears out this misconception. And it's almost like a relief to everyone. I feel like you feel that relief too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like maybe they felt, you know, guarded or whatever, and then you were feeling guarded, right? So then you kind of backed away further. I don't know. It's just a situation like that. If everyone could like the video, that would be super awesome. I would appreciate it. Yeah. So let's see. Those are just channel messages. Let's see what the cards have to say. Yeah. Oh, it's been a busy couple of days. If you're waiting on a personal from me, I finished some yesterday. Any new ones that are coming through, they will be finished today, or that have come through. It's a process. We had a late game last night. Notice I'm still wearing my game shirt. I just put on shorts and went to bed. But yeah, there's some sort of truth here showing up about you, okay? There's some sort of truth here. It's like, yeah, it's like when, like God, because again, I feel like whoever these people are, they're not bad people, okay? They're not. Like they're good people. And so it's like God wanted to show them like this is a good person also, right? Maybe God heard conversations that they were having, right? And recognized their misunderstanding, okay? And there was something like they were shown something to clear that up. It's like, you know what I mean? Like God's not only clearing your name for people who intentionally were, you know, had bad intentions or that were intentionally looking for fault in you, but also to those who just have misunderstood you. And just like, you know what I'm saying? Like they misunderstood you. And this is a big deal because I feel like as an empath and as a healer and all of these things, right? As a psychic, as a medium, I am often misunderstood. First of all, when I like me here live talking to you, like this is really me. This is authentic me. But when I'm in public, I'm awkward as hell. Okay. Like I say weird shit, right? Because I'm trying to keep my nervous system at a homeostasis state. And if I am surrounded by people, especially if I'm like at a game or something and there's tensions or excitement, or like last night we played a very good team. And last night we've only lost 2 games. And I think we've played probably like 12 or 11 or something, like a lot of games. We had a really good winning streak. But our last game we lost just barely. It was such an intense game. But last night we lost pretty bad. But we had some really good plays. You know, we got in there, we did good, right? It was also a really late game. Everybody was tired, okay? But I was feeling the sadness of the boys. And so I I went and got a chocolate bar. You know what I'm saying? Like it, but in that moment, I think I might have been misperceived because I think I said, "This is sad. I need chocolate." And I think other parents thought that I meant like the game is like sad in a bad way, but I just meant like I'm feeling sad. I need chocolate. But it's like I don't know. You know, when I'm in public and I'm feeling all these energies and I'm just trying to manage them and keep myself in, you know, it is, especially because I have been, like, I work from home, right? I live in a town where I don't really know anybody. You know, I'm starting to meet people, but not anybody that's like I call and like have a friend that I go hang out with. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm always home. I'm always, you know, or if the kids and I go do stuff, it's just me and the kids, right? So, and it's been like that for years now. And so peopling or being in public, especially after going through an awakening, is a challenge for me. It is. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I used to be the biggest extrovert. I was a restaurant manager for years, and I could talk to anybody about anything. And I was so much fun. And not to say that I'm not fun, because I know that I'm still fun. I know that I have a great sense of humor. I know that I can have deep conversations, but that's the thing, is my soul craves deep conversations, and I'm surrounded by all these people that you don't really have, you know what I mean? It's just small talk, right? We're just here for baseball. We're just here for, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's not easy. Even in social situations, you know, I found myself oftentimes where it's like my brain will shut off. Now, sometimes I think that that's because I'm surrounded by energy that isn't connected. That's what it makes me think of, is there are a lot of people that are not connected, right? Because that feeling is like, I'm not connected to my higher self right now. I don't even know how to function. Like, that's what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, okay? And so if anybody is struggling with anything like that, you're not alone, okay? You're not alone. And like, understand that people are going to start understanding you at a deeper level, because there's reason that they need to, okay? You're not meant to have any type of like bad reputation or bad name, or, you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason that you are where you are, or you are around these certain people, or in this town, or at this job, because you're there to show them something. But you won't be able to show them anything if they are misunderstanding you. And so that is where God is like, okay, we got to make sure that it is understood that this person only has good intentions, and that they are just weird. No, I don't know. But like, that's what I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, I'm a weirdo. It's like, I just say certain comments, and it's like, what? Yeah, it's fine. I don't mean it, because, like, you know, when I'm not in a shy zone, or in that state where I'm just trying to manage my own energy, because everyone else around me is so fluid and flowing through me, and like, you know, it's different, right? It's different. Because I'm just here on a screen in front of you, I'm really I'm in that collective energy, but it's not here all around me, you know, and lots of people, right? I don't know. It's just different. So it's almost like this energy of like, I feel safe here in this space. And, you know, I'm still learning how to feel safe out there, outside, because outside before my spiritual awakening fucked me up. And it's scary. But we're meant to go out there. And you know what I mean? I'm not really scared. I'm just still learning how to be this version of me, right? I don't want to call it a new version. It's the actual me, right? It's the me that's always been there. But I was just covered up by all these projections and all of these things. And I'm sure that is the exact same as you. And so you have changed a lot, right? You have changed a lot. And when we start to be pushed back out into public, right? Because we need to shine our light. We need to show people. That's the whole reason that we are ascending, is to be in service of others. We are not of this planet, right? So once you align with your extraterrestrial higher self being, right? It is hard to first of all, communication is off in the 3D because you are vibrating at a 5D, and so there's a frequency, like it doesn't align, right? So you already have that kind of like going against you. I don't want to call it going against you, but it's a challenge, okay? But we're being pushed back out into the public so that way we can learn how to navigate and learn how to bridge that gap, right? Learn how to bridge that gap. We don't want to go down to meet these people, okay? Our job is to bring them up, to bridge that gap, right? Pull them up. Like I'm just seeing somebody like laying on my hand right here and reaching down and grabbing these people, okay? So if you guys are starting to really put yourselves back out there in new situations or things like that, and you feel like, I don't even know how to do this anymore, or maybe like you've never known, right? This is why, like, okay, like it's like you will get the hang of it. You will be able to manage your energy effortlessly. And so then you are able to focus on having a decent conversation or not coming off as awkward, or you know what I'm saying? Or you'll just be comfortable in your awkwardness, and or whatever it is, right? This will evolve also, but there's the energy of really just allowing the process with that as well. Understand that God is not going to let anybody misunderstand you. There may be an initial, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know where this is going. I'm just channeling. I'm just channeling. There may be the initial weirdness of it, right? You're fine. You're fine. Everything is fine. I get it. I get it. Were they wearing a mask? I kind of, I understand the fear around COVID for sure. Nobody wants to be sick. I've had COVID a couple times. Actually, it went through our house before it was a huge thing. Before, like, before we were quarantined, we had it in my house. And, you know, just like any other sickness, I believe, you know, it was just made to create more fear. But that's my personal belief. So I recognize and I see your fear and I understand it. All right, let's get some more messages. What's this truth card? How much time are we at? 23:31. Ones, twos, and threes have been really standing out for me lately. I don't know about you guys, but also like all the numbers: fours, sevens, eights, nines, fives. What you focus on grows, right? So, and I'm looking up, it's 11:11 right now. Shut your mouth. Don't even talk to me like that. Universe, you talking dirty. You talking dirty. All right. Yeah. So the truth is, some of you might be doubting this energy of like this process, because when you're awakening, there is a lot of ups and downs, and there is a lot of confusion. There is a lot of times where I felt like it was like, is this even worth it? Am I even accomplishing anything? Is this, you know what I'm saying? There is a time coming where you're gonna be like, yep, this is legit. This is really happening. I'm really feeling balanced. I'm really feeling, you know what I'm saying? There's something that you are pulling in, that you're attracting, that you're creating, that you're manifesting, that is wish fulfillment. Is happiness here. Okay, it is like 10 of Cups, like calm waters, but so there might be a partner involved, doesn't have to be. Yeah. Let me get one more on this. I feel like there's another message there. Let me get one more of this right here. Or two. Or three. What? I heard good things come in threes. I know that bad things also come in threes, but I heard good things come in threes. So how are we going to look at that? We're just going to accept the fact that good things come in threes, right? I feel like there's a choice coming. This energy of you might even be in this choice right now, right? It may not be a physical decision. It may be do you believe in yourself? Do you know who you are or not? You know what I mean? A lot of you have been going through this, and here's, you know, God, source, the divine, the Hierophant here, okay? There is, it's like, the divine really want, because see how I'm like stuttering? That's exactly what is happening. It's like you are, it's like you know who you are, right? But it's almost like you're still, like I said, getting used to being able to express that or be in that energy, and you don't know, like you haven't figured out the right words to say, or you know what I'm saying? You haven't figured out how, and so it's like you're doubting it, right? Because you're still learning whatever this is, whatever, you know, this confidence or this authenticity or this, you know, because it feels like it is who you are, and you know that and you recognize that, but you've never, you have to, you don't know how to show up in public like that, right? Because before you showed up in public as your 3D human self, right? So there's this energy of like being patient with yourself, and like not doubting. Because I almost feel like a little bit of like, well, wait a second, like, am I that? You like almost like doubting yourself maybe in a way, if you, when like one thing goes wrong, or you know what I'm saying? So it's understand that there is an ebb and flow to this, right? There are ups and downs to this ascension, okay? What's this? Judgment for your lives. Maui. Can you guys hear him? He makes such loud mouth noises. I can't stand it. Like, go somewhere else and do that. I love you though. You're so handsome. Yes. Anyways, okay, yeah. So basically the energy of people around you, right? They're losing this illusion that they had around you. Okay, they might recognize. There are some people who are recognizing a transformation if they knew you before, but yeah, there's like this energy of like, okay, this person is not a bad person, right? This is not a Seven of Swords type of energy. This is somebody who's legit. This is somebody who is authentic, right? This is, you know, there's some sort of judgment going on here. Clearing up that misunderstanding. So for a lot of you, you know, a lot of that message was just like a confirmation for you of just like you're not alone in certain situations and things like that. But there is, because you, the wheel is turning in your favor here, okay? You are about to be lifted up to some sort of, there's like a new beginning here, okay? Basically, there's this energy of protecting yourself from certain situations that could have kept you down here. Stepping away from those, cutting those things off, right? Protecting your world here. For some of you who have kids, protecting your kids is a big thing here. With the moon card, I just feel like a lot of it has to do with your spirituality here, your intuition, your, ooh, there's somebody though, there's something here that you don't see coming with the moon, some sort of communication, some sort of truth, somebody taking some sort of leap of faith towards you here. Ugh, can we quit talking about that? Always talking about that. There's somebody about to. There's somebody about to. Well, you know what? We'll talk about it when they show up. I don't know whose energy that was, but that felt so real. Like, we don't care about them right now. They're not here yet, so we don't. In the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, some of you feel like, you know, I've invested all this time and all this money or you know what I mean, energy into something, right? And you're feeling like, man, was that a waste of time? And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, nope, not a waste of time at all, actually. Help me understand what's going on over here. I feel like you guys are like going back into like, or stepping into a, like a different timeline. like letting go of, you know what I mean? There may have been a couple things or a couple people that you were really kind of holding on to from the past here. But I think this moon cycle, you're allowing yourself to let these things go, and you're stepping into a yet again another timeline here, right? Because all time, all reality is again, this is my beliefs. I'm not projecting this onto anyone, but my opinion, my beliefs, my recognition or knowing. Okay. What resonates with me is that all realities, all possibilities are a reality, and they all exist at the same time. Past, present, and future. Time is not linear, right? It's all existing at once. So, and it's all based on a frequency. Yeah, being able to align yourself to a frequency. And it just feels like there's certain things that maybe are weighing you down a little bit. But you're getting there. This moon cycle's getting you there for sure. Something about your solar plexus. Yeah, this timeline is in alignment with the Queen of Pentacles energy. Which is, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. She attracts, she creates, she builds. She is very abundant. She is kind. She is nurturing. She's the mom. She's the wife. She's the homemaker. She is the, you know what I mean? You give her some seeds and she will give you the most luscious garden you ever saw. That's this energy, right? Don't attach yourself to the gender, okay? Understand that, you know, maybe there is a need to, if you are a masculine energy watching this, maybe there is a need to kind of touch into your feminine energy a little bit, right? It is good to be balanced, both masculine and feminine. And so you might be stepping into a time where maybe you're creating with your feminine side more than your masculine side, right? And that's okay. We go through phases. We, you know, basically it's just back and forth here. I mean, honestly, we try to balance it both and manage both, but there's something significant about being in a feminine energy here. No, thank you. Okay. Let's get some final messages. 38 minutes. Shoot skis. Let's get some final messages. And I feel like, so if you're wondering why I don't show the cards, it's because I'm like an intuitive reader. I will take like messages from the meanings of the cards, but oftentimes what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing isn't quite necessarily exactly aligned with the typical meaning of the card, if that makes any sense. Oftentimes the cards are a good way to just pull in the energy to help channel the messages. But if anybody's like bothered by that, I'm sorry. I do show you guys some of them though. Okay, final messages. Okay. I love how things work sometimes. So this card is the Knight of Wands, okay? That came out in the reverse, right in the middle of dreams and transformation here. There's some sort of mental clarity coming towards you here on maybe you feel like you need to move forward with something, or you want to move forward with something, but there's some sort of mental clarity that's going to come in and kind of let you know that maybe you shouldn't move on that. Maybe you shouldn't take that direction. Right? Because we've been talking about, because we've been aligning, there's a lot of opportunities that are coming towards us, but not every one of them is for us. And so I do feel like if you are feeling like, well, I don't know, I do want to say that anything that's not a yes is a no. Okay? Anything that you are like, that you are not like, your soul is not screaming like, abso-fucking-lutely. You know what I mean? Anything that's not that is a no. Okay. Obviously tune within yourself. But you are at a point where you have the discernment. You can probably listen to your body to know what's yes and what's no. And so but if you were questioning, right? Maybe some of you guys sent up a prayer or meditated on something, and you're waiting for some sort of guidance or something like that. It's coming. You're going to get mental clarity on which direction you should take, or where you should go, or you know what I'm saying? Okay? So, wow. That was a lot of different messages. I don't know. I don't even know what to call this reading, but you know. Anyways, all right, guys. Expect personals. If you want anything, in the description box, anything from me, description box below. I love you guys so, so much. And we'll talk soon.